conflicts have far-reaching economic consequences. And the most recent one in Ukraine is no exception. Russia is a major commodities producer and exporter, and the disruptions to supply chains has caused global prices to soar, especially for oil and natural gas. These prices were already on the rise, even before the war. Since both Ukraine and Russia are large food producers, prices are also surging for other commodities like wheat and corn. Prices for metals and semiconductors have also gone up. While this could provide oil and food exporters with an opportunity to increase revenues, rising commodity prices can put significant inflation pressures on all countries. As we enter the third year of COVID-19, the new crisis is hitting at a time when many of these countries have been struggling with already high inflation and declining fiscal space to counter the shock.
So, what does this mean for people in these countries? Real incomes will shrink further. Households will have less purchasing power. It's especially a matter of concern for families that are living in or near poverty, who spend a high proportion of their expenses on food and fuel. In the face of these disruptions, what can countries do? Countries should allow domestic prices to rise in line with international prices. At the same time, they should make temporary and targeted transfers to protect the most vulnerable households from the impact of higher food and energy prices. In the long term, countries can use this crisis as an opportunity to diversify energy sources, moving away from fossil fuels and making the much-needed transition to low-carbon energy sources, such as renewable energy. Governments should also incentivize the shift towards more sustainable food production systems. Responding to challenges posed by high food and energy prices requires strong international cooperation. That's why it's important that countries avoid imposing export restrictions.